So to open, you go on the top taskbar over here. So the first one is a new network, but for this one, we're going to open a network file with a folder icon. So when you press on it,
Then the part one MPPs, which I already shared in these modules. Then the CSV file, there are 4 CSV files. Then the 2030 OD is OD tables. And the case 01 is INT files. And one of the critical points, which I explained that the .int is some network files. However, it can be saved as a CSV format. And it can be opened and read in the Microsoft Excel. So that it can be easily developed, update by the typing the informations. This is a so-called baseline OD transport network in Nairobi metropolitan areas, which was already developed by 2013 new plan study, and the reflecting some latest project, including the Gong Road upgraded or Southern Eastern bypass also, and the Nairobi Expressway. Zoom. Oh. Overviews. Format cleanup. One of the issues, when you open the network files, CSV file, it can be opened because there. Yes.
That's a good point. If the Excel to this was opened, maybe when we shared the files, maybe some people opened up the Excel files just to have a look at what it can take. So if you have it open and you try opening it through the software, it won't open. So you have to close that Excel. It's just that.
Then this one showing the. Then please click any link. From link informations, including link name is just the ID number, and the node names is which nodes the connected this link, connected by this link, and the distance in the kilometer, and their designed speed, and their max capacity. And the QV type is later I will explain. And no. This number one. Yes, this one showing the informations by travel modes. Model. But in this, what is the model 1 to model 10 is also will be explained. I will in the parameter files. Then the directions meanings that this flag showing this is both directions. And this one is one direction and one direction. And this S means that it is not prohibited for the some travel modes. But this is just the meanings of that. And the fare is the toll to the how much to operate this link per kilometers will be defined. Okay. Then data check, please. You are also not familiar to use this mouse. Data check. Yes. Then the one way. Oh. Mode 2. So the one-way sections can be visualized. Then this gray one is the both direction roads. Then the blue one is a so-called one-way road. For the and why the Nairobi highway is one-way roads, and you can zoom it. I don't know why, but in the new plan network results, there is a composed into the two directional, one-way expressway. So it can be visualized. And the roundabout is generally this is a one-way intersections, so that it can be visualized like this information format. Then there, for example, delete link. Okay. If you want to delete these links, you can delete those links. Then for the data checkings, end link columns. Yes. Then you can check it. This link is not connected to any other links. So that if the traffic assignment is conducted, this link will be the deadlocks and no traffic can be obtained. So I need to check it in advance before the traffic assignment. Such kind of software also included for the demand forecasting network editor. But that need to be done. Then let's see this the red color means end of the link. Why end of the link? Means why there are so many end of the links? So you can check one. Yes. This is called as the zone centroid. So I just showing the ZC042, meaning that this is the so-called access road from the center of zone 42, traffic zone. Yes. So then so many percent traffic from the zone 42 is all traffic is came from to the district. This is called the zone centroid. Right. Then if this traffic volume traffic is saturated, this is not so good for the demand forecasting and assignment. So the capacity of this traffic this zone centroid is 99,999. So this is for the infinite. Their value is upright. Then you can see that this no evaluation flags. This one, if this flags is filled in these links, when the traffic assignment is conducted, the traffic volumes on this link is not calculated and estimated because this is not the actual road, so that it can't be reflected on the demand forecast and assignment results.
The network assigned has to be linked.
Yes. Then you can see the parameter files.
So to open a parameter file for this part that we want to open a new network. So there's this one that it's having a sign of 50. So for this one, when you press on it, is opening a parameter file.
So the files with .pars is the assignment parameter files. Then currently you are open the case 01 baseline network. So I would like you to open case 01 parameter files. So the already filled informations is described as shown in the previous my presentations. Then in the demand forecasting models, the number of links, number of nodes, and the number of traffic zones is displayed. And this white color box is number of travel modes to be assigned, can be defined in these parameter files. Then there are so many traffic modes in these countries. However, it is sometimes a little bit difficult to keep for all traffic zones. So I just integrated into the motorcycles, private car, taxi also, and public transport, including Matatsu and bus, and freight traffic. Then you can see the time value. Time value meaning some the assignment parameters, including the time value, so-called travel time values in terms of the minutes per cost is defined by the motorcycle, private car, and public transport users. And then showing lower values, meaning the higher travel time cost. So the time of value, because private car user is much richer than public transport users and motorcycle users. That's why the lower time values is defined. Then the V factor is a velocity conversion factor, but it can't be used for the demand for assignment itself, so that I can skip it. The PCU factor is first of all, the OD tables is in the unit of the passenger volume, passenger trip, person trips. So it can, for the demand forecasting, it can be converted into the passenger car unit basis. Passenger car unit basis is what's the one motorcycles is how many for the public in terms of the private cars. Then internationally, the 0.5 or 0.3 is referred up to the number of traffics among the road sections. Then the private public transport is 1.74, and this is because reflecting the mixture of Matatsu and large buses. So currently there are so many Matatsu is operating, so the average PCU factor is defined as 1.74. Then the average passenger volume, average passenger is the load factor per one vehicles. So the 1.11, 1.74, and the 28.510 and the 1.4 is defined. The zone. In the zone, yes, then the need to define which zone, which node, Z001, 002, 003, 004, can be defined in the which zone, 1 to 178. In this demand forecasting models, I properly set the each defines the names. So traffic zone 001 is Z001. So that there is no need to worry about this. The QV. Yes, but this is also need to explain in the later sessions. However, this is a formula about the relationship between the travel times and the free flow travel times, and the Q per C is the volume per capacity ratio. Then the alpha and beta can be defined from this evaluation, this formula. Then the road sections is everything, the cube type is defined as a 2. So this alpha and beta is applied for the demand forecasting sessions. Now, I think that you can't completely understand the components of the demand forecasting. However, I would like you to compensate for the later or further sessions also. So that I hope that through the whole